Hello, hello. Is anybody there? It says we're live. Okay. Sam! Alright, so I need to do a little setup here. Cargo bay door. Oh, that's right. Cargo stuff was... Okay. Let's try... There we go. That one works. Where did I put the BDA stuff? Ah, there it is. And where's the weapons manager? Oh, it's right underneath it. Okay. Alright. Sure, Sam. Drop them in Discord. I have them set up. I've been picking them up there. What kind of part count you have, Sam? That's what it was. Rocket and jet. Okay. That makes sense. Alright. We want the jets. Sub 100 parts. Okay. Ooh, 150. Ouch. Okay, thank you, Rocket. Loading that now. Let's see. For example, this one has a... Ooh. That's right, these have 150 parts. These were big tanks. So we may not have that many of these. We'll see, we'll see. You this one? Ah, it's got the eyeball. Okay. Okay. You should be Team B. Thank you. Oh, nice. Okay. Pretty cool. Let's take a look at some of these others. Okay. Oh, can you guys hear that? Sorry, that's my girlfriend. Let me go see if I can turn it down. Hold on. Is that better? Less scanner in the background. No, she's not a police scanner, but we've been listening to the area for the past couple of days. It's funny. Alright, let me get some liquid refreshment here. Ah, tasty. How's the volume on the mic? Pretty good. Obviously, you can hear things going on in the other room. Okay, good. Actually, you guys, anyone have mics want to join in and voice on Discord? Oh, you know what? The engine in the background is actually my heater keeping the room warm enough for me. It's a little cold outside today, and I'm sitting next to a glass window. Okay, tell me that there isn't echoing, please. Tiger engine, yeah. Yeah, but it's about as strong as the Twitch. Maybe less.
Hello, Cap.
Ahoy! Can everybody else hear him now? Let me check my audio. Speak up, sir.
Testing, testing. Wait, hold on, I'm getting a call.
Okay, your audio's good. Maybe we'll bring you down just a tad.
I'll mute myself.
Alrighty then, back to the chat. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Let's see what team it is. These are nice little tanks, dude. I like these. And what was the other one? Sherman's Ghost. Okay. So you have some specialized tanks. That works. Oh my god, you actually built periscopes. That's hilarious. And of course the Chrome Dome. Oh, yeah, that monstrosity. No. We're not going to use the Chrome Dome. As much as I like it, no. We'll stick to the other ones. $61 parts, $69 parts, that's fine. What were the other ones? 71. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So I believe I made mine all Team B. No, I did not. Oh, for some of those that were talking in Enter's Discord about problems with the smoke pots, here's your answer right here. You just angle them in front of you, so when they pop them, they just land right in front of you. And it leaves a smoke trail in front of you. I sat you, didn't I? Yes, I did. Alright. So, let's start setting things up. We're going to start with... Save it. Start putting a couple of these around. have to do anything to start them. They're all set up. Okay. Okay. EA versus this one over. Ooh, that's nice. That's perfect. Alright. So we're going to put one here. Ooh. Okay, that works. This way. There. Okay, that tower's wiggling and a waggling. What's going on here? Okay, you got a little flex going on, but you're okay. It's settling down. Whoops. Ooh. Oh, it just blew up.
Oof. Sorry about that, by the way. That was my granddad calling me to see if I got my stimulus check yet.
Oh, yeah. If you have direct deposit, it's due on the 4th. Or at least that's what they told me.
Yeah. I didn't get the first one because they used the taxes. I was late filing my taxes this year.
Yeah.
And so they used the one from last year where I was classified as a dependent. And they're like, "Oh yeah, you're not entitled because you're a dependent." I'm like, "But I was independent on this year's returns." Oh, I just saw the explosion.
Yeah. See if this one will go any better. please, please. Easy, easy, easy. Ah, thank you. Stop jittering.
I know it's pretty jank, but something I've been doing with ground stations is I've been mounting claws on them.
Hmm.
I haven't had a problem, but so what is this assault the VAB?
Um, Basically, the storyline is gonna be, um, it's kind of like just before Mad Max times, Road Warrior type thing. It's the last parts of civilization have collected at the Space Center, and all the bandits and stuff in their ragtag tanks and whatever they could scrounge is attacking the KSC.
Ah,
Sam, your tanks are gonna go on the attacking team with my Tank Fight Club 2 tanks with the turrets and the rockets, and my TFC
yeah.
3 tanks with Hydra missiles.
I find the Hydras have a useful place. Like they're unguided, but you know, over over 10 missiles per target is nothing to laugh at.
No.
Um, and especially considering that the AI reacts differently when it's being targeted.
Yes. Okay, so you're gonna have to go. I want them both on here. All right, so we're gonna drop you here.
You know what would be absolutely jank? TFC, but the only weapon allowed are Hydras.
Alright. There we go. About like that. That should do. There we go. It'll give it room to see, and that'll work. Okay. Oh, yeah, we gotta put out the jutes.
You mean the Utes?
No, JUT, Jolly's Ugly Tanks.
I was thinking about a couple of utes. Hello?
Hello,
Hello, who's this?
this is Rock.
Oh, hey,
Rocket.
Rocket. Thank you for joining the party.
Thanks for the tip on the smoke after I submitted my
Same.
uh, Guess my 32 Hellfire missiles ain't gonna be so effective now.
Oh, wait a minute.
Like, I got mine. My smoke canisters are in the ass end of my tank.
Mine too. Oh. I was like, why does the AI never fire them? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, to be fair, I only had enough time to do the bare minimum combat testing. So I just
did
put
the combat round I posted on my channel is the only testing I did. That one round.
yeah. I just did one round of my Civil War themed tanks against the Chrome Domes. I figure if it's good enough to beat last season's winner, it's good enough to submit.
Yeah, most of my testing consisted of flying across the Kerbal fields, seeing how far I could go at over 75 meters per second without blowing up.
I wasn't worried about speed. I was worried about getting the damn smoke pots to work. And then from there, giving my tanks enough slides so they wouldn't tip. After that, it was just put the weapons on, set my modules. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Sorry, Enter, but
You'll see when you Oh, go on.
I was like, sorry, Enter, but I didn't put that much into it. I haven't had time.
I put far
You'll
too
see
much time.
When you deploy mine, you'll see the jank solution I have to the tipping issue.
Is it the ore tanks?
No,
Was that yours?
those are intended to help. The ore tanks are intended to help, but they don't solve the issue completely.
My solution is just keep turning down the slide friction until it's stop tipping.
Yeah, I have mine set between 0.8 and 0.9.
Mine's at 0.4.
Oh my god.
I ended up
Mine drift enough with 0.8 and 0.9. I can't even imagine that.
It uses reaction wheels for turning instead of the wheels.
Okay, so
I basically used the
one squad.
Go on.
There's one squad so far.
That's a lot of tanks.
This is gonna take
Yeah.
and I want multiple squads on each side, besides the ground facilities. So this is gonna take a while to set up. I might need another beer.
I'm still pissed about that smoke thing.
Yeah, I had to throw.
just-
I when I put my video up, I was just like waiting for somebody to catch it, and nobody caught it. Because I put it up in his tank Discord server.
I just assumed it was like my install somehow was slightly broken and it would work on inters.
Well, on the good news front, at least if an enemy comes up behind our tanks, it'll deploy it then.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, has anyone gotten the chain guns to shoot down one of the missiles?
I came
No, but they
close.
sure try.
I came close. I had a missile do a complete S turn in front of me, and it was trying to shoot it down.
Yeah, I turned off missile targeting on my chain gun, and then I removed my chain gun and replaced it with a rocket pod thing. Because I decided that was more effective.
Another thing I've done is the the chassis on my tanks for this season are basically the same as the Chrome Dome, except I just stripped off the armor
Uh huh.
and I replaced the power system.
What are you powering your tanks
more
with?
accurately, the fuel system.
What's that?
What are you powering your tanks with, just out of curiosity?
Me? Fuel cells.
No, I mean like propulsion.
Fuel cells.
Wheel power or
Just straight wheel power.
Yeah, I've got 8 wheels on mine.
Six wheels. 6 wheels per tank. Basically, all 3 of my tanks are the same tank, just with different weapon setups.
2 of my
Yeah,
tanks have
same with
14 landing gear, and the other one has 10 wheels.
I've got 4 landing gear on my tanks, and that's part of my anti-tipping solution.
Hmm.
Kind of like with the Chrome Dome, except it's more hidden.
Yeah, my tanks just sit on landing gear so they don't break their wheels at high speed.
Oh, see, that's it. My being electric, I'm limited to like 30 meters per second at downhill.
It's all about
But
the
I can
speed.
slide through a drift turn like nothing you've ever seen.
Yeah, well, I have no clue about smoke. It still won't fire it. I moved it to the front and it still doesn't work.
Did you set it on an action group for a countermeasure? Because I always set my countermeasures up for a manual action group.
No, is that a thing you have to do?
I don't know, but that's what I've always done.
Why would you have to do that? You don't have to do it for flares or chaff.
I do for those too. Well, basically, I set my planes and stuff up so I can either fly them or drive them myself. And use all the weapons. I have it set up for my old HOTUS flight stick, which I never use anymore, but still, that's out of habit. That's why I set up the action groups.
Yeah, we may never know why the smoke doesn't fire.
Well, at least on my build, I know they work, so.
Yeah.
Like, even on my most part county tank, I've got a good 30 part margin in terms of part usage.
Well, yeah,
and it's
the tanks with more missiles obviously have more parts.
Right. But I figured, I could slap more armor plating on, but at the same time,
like,
at a certain point, it just,
stripped off. The weapons are what break first anyways, so it doesn't really matter how much armor.
I did notice in my testing that a lot of my top mounted weapons got shot off. Like the tow racks and stuff like that.
Chain guns actually seem pretty good at surviving.
Yeah. They're pretty hardy.
I also found them incredibly ineffective at speed. So I tore them off and replaced them with the rocket pods.
I kept mine because I did find they were effective even against other tanks from this season. Like, they end up chewing through those armor plates.
Yeah.
I just kind of hoped my tanks would never get within 500 meters. I have them set to circle with a minimum engagement range of 600 meters broadside, and then they go really fast. So just hopefully they run away effectively.
Okay, I have effectively a tank battalion on one side.
Damn,
Death in the shape of a panzer battalion.
that's a lot of tank.
That's a lot of tank. And basically, the other team is coming in from the hills. The attacking team has to come in from the hills out here.
Run
Maybe a
to
couple.
the hill.
Maybe I'll let a couple sneak around on the beaches over here on both sides. Yeah, this is going to be epic. It's probably going to take me 3 days to set it up.
Make sure to quick save first.
Oh, hell yes. Thank you. Save that. Because just playing with the strategies in my head, I'm going to need probably... Jesus, what do we have out here already? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 vehicles and 6 stable objects, mounted objects. And I'm still got more mounted objects.
I'm gonna be honest. I do not expect to win this season.
Me neither, because of the smoke issue.
Well, one thing I did have trouble with is you run out of smoke quick because there's only like 10 shots in it.
You run out of smoke quick. Mine never even fires one.
Okay, since I did an F5, I'll do another one. I will take this guy out. Hey, shut the brakes off. Brakes. Brake off. Thank you.
Another thing I noticed, especially with the Chrome Dome, back when I was building that one, is that if you're placing it on a hill, brakes do not work unless you set them to the full 200% slider.
Yeah.
Okay.
Incher's gonna have fun if he tries to set mine up on much of a hill. They like to slide.
Okay. You guys ready for this? This is how the smoke works. Oh, you bastard. You're not popping for me. Why aren't you popping? Do this the hard way. Fine. You want to be a little bitch about it? Alright, let's get you back up to speed.
Oh, I should have had it fire smoke on RCS enable. That would have been a clever workaround because it enables RCS at the start of combat. At least
How's
I'm gonna
that?
give it a
How's
smoke
that?
cover.
I just did a 360.
Yo.
Back up to speed.
But can you Kansas Dorito?
Okay, here you go. Watch the pop. See?
Yeah, I'll see it in 30 seconds.
Same.
Gotta love stream delay.
Oh, wow. The tank's going past them. It wasn't doing that before.
Wow, your smoke even like renders. What is this? Mine is just a white ball.
Also, a thing I was wondering is, how does your smoke interfere with your own targeting ball?
Oh, I'm sure it's it up.
Tell you what. Let me show you.
Oh, your smoke looks so pretty.
Get rid of
More importantly, how do your own parts interfere with the targeting ball?
You
They
guys,
That's why I
interfere
put
with it.
mine on the periscope.
You did
I found
periscope too.
I found that the targeting balls will look through the parts of your craft. So I just kind of mounted them in either a front or center location.
Oh,
All right, here we
what they
go.
also do is look through terrain. However, the laser does not go through terrain, so the missiles will just explode in front of you if your laser is pointing at a hill.
Okay, we got to back off for this one because
You did F5, right?
yes, I did.
Twice.
Oh,
That is good to know. But
here comes tow missile.
I don't see any smoke.
Can hear it coming though.
I've got my stream audio muted, so I don't get a weird echo delay.
I don't see your thing coughing any smoke.
It just did.
Aw.
Miss. Oh, that got it. Everybody's shooting at it.
Oh, it survived the first missile.
It survived quite a few.
Oh, that second one heard it. And there it goes. Wow, that thing blew up nice. What do you have? Explosives in the middle of that thing? That was
No,
glorious.
it's actually the way I designed them, so they have one single weak spot, and if you hit that weak spot, the thing just shreds.
That is beautiful. Mine just splits in half, and the two halves go their separate ways.
I kind of
I
have mine
ended up
clipped in half, but the way I have the clipping inside and stuff, it just makes it shatter.
That's nice.
Plus, I
I
have
didn't
the
know if the Chrome Dome had a weak point.
I have the self-destruct system that Flesh Jeb made, so yeah, when these things blow, they really blow.
You're keeping that? I thought it was dependent on the
He
other
made
mods for.
no, he made another version that I've been trying to get Enter to use instead of using the Separatrons. So I just switched over to the base version that he made for Enter, and that's what I've been using. Did that come through?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. All I can think of is how glorious your tanks would look with a couple jet engines strapped to the back and just flying across the field.
I didn't feel like going into the jets and trying to, adding. Yeah, I have so much stuff crammed into these tiny little tanks. Let me go to the VAB. Actually, before I do
Oh, you
that-
wouldn't believe.
Your armor is very all-encompassing.
Yes,
I'll give it that.
yes, that's the intention.
It's a tank. It's designed to take a licking.
Right. And I just went kind of for your basic tank silhouette.
They
You
look
know?
really
That's
good.
what she said.
Why is this guy floating around? Oh wait, never mind. Kerbal Ice Syndrome. The tanks are sliding on a flat piece of ground. God, I hate you, KSP. I wish you'd fix this.
Inter's gonna hate
MU
setting up my
squad.
tank.
What's
Inter's
that?
gonna hate.
Enter's gonna hate what?
Oh, setting up my tanks on any sort of incline. Because they just jitter and slide and...
Oh, that's right, because yes, you took the traction down. Oh my god. and he said there are going to be. It's not going to be completely flat ground.
And because I used landing gear, because they're nigh on indestructible, it likes to jitter when it's stopped.
Yeah.
It's gonna just vibrate down the hill.
It do be vibing though.
Like example, I'll show you the underneath of this thing. Everything on board, including the gas tanks, the RTGs. Let's go a little closer in here. SAS, fuel cells, everything's all jammed in here, but not breaking his nesting rules.
Yeah.
Nice.
Same with mine.
Mine has so much free real estate.
I mean,
underneath
I
it.
I pushed the limits so much inside here. Inter's gonna look in here and laugh. And he's gonna go, "I hate you," because none of it is 100% buried.
Yeah.
And
But-
yes, it's double layered armor. You have inner armor and outer armor.
It doesn't really matter when your chain gun's exposed, though.
Yeah, this one doesn't have chain guns. This one's
Okay,
gonna
then when your
dump
missiles
this one's got 16 missiles to throw at you.
Yeah, but as soon as those get blown up by something, the thing's useless. So who cares about the double armor?
Then it just rams you.
Oh, Inter's here.
Sweet. Glad you're here, Enter.
That is Explorers.
We're teasing and joking with you about how I clipped everything inside my tank.
I wouldn't say I clipped. I overlapped a lot.
Yeah, there you go. I
I
overlapped
didn't
a
clip.
lot of parts.
Yes, I also overlapped a few parts, despite having a ton of free real estate underneath my tank.
Okay,
I will say,
let's-
if you know how to do it, you can access every part
that's
on
it.
my tank.
Same thing. You can access every single part on the tank, even the drone core. Okay, so that's
Oh,
one set up of tanks.
Enter says
likes it.
My part arrangement is beautiful. It deserves a gallery. That's good.
I wanted to get spicier with the names for my tanks, but I decided that would be a bit too risky.
Okay, so I have 1, 2. Oh, Jesus. I got a lot of buildings yet to set up installations. All right.
Like, I wanted to name Sherman's Ghost, Do It Again, General Sherman. But I'm like, that might be pushing it.
I thought about naming one of my tanks Jojo and the other one Rabbit.
Yeah, I hate to say enter, but yeah, we were talking earlier. I didn't put much time into my tanks. I think I put maybe 2 hours, 3 hours into it at most. It was rushed. I was one of those kids that was doing my homework late all the time.
Yeah. That's me.
Okay, so
To be honest, I wasn't gonna build anything for Tank Fight Club until I heard that you were gonna win by default, Jolly, and I was like, oh no, that can't be allowed.
that can't be allowed.
I didn't start until I think the 27th, and I submitted the day before yesterday.
I submitted yesterday at 11 o'clock at night. So it might have been late on Inter's time, but it was on time for my time.
Okay, this one. Okay, let's focus here. Let's set up on our, what is this place called? With the big radars and the tracking stuff. Tracking station. Thank you.
Like, this is probably the fastest turnaround time I've ever had from the start of the design process to the end. But that's also not that's also taking not taking into account the fact that for my chassis, I just I just recycled the Chrome Dome's chassis.
I actually
I
built
had
these
and
new, but yeah.
and I
I had,
swapped out the giant fuel tank in the Chrome Dome for the two baguettes.
baguettes are great.
Ooh,
Yeah,
is this gonna
I
work here? Please, please, please work.
I went through 3 different chassis.
Oh, perfect. Look at that.
Actually, 4 different chassis. And none of them go slow. Maybe I should have tried that.
Well, I have a feeling that speed might actually end up playing a role in this season.
Well, I've got speed.
Like, the chassis isn't that bad when it's unencumbered. Like, this tank is pretty fat. It's pretty significantly faster than the Chrome Dome, but I don't think it'll be fast enough.
Basically, my response to "oh, smoke isn't working" was maybe I can outrun the missile.
I mean, I don't think you can, but it's definitely a valid tactic to try.
Oh, I also discovered that the armor plates and I-beams have an 80 meter per second impact tolerance, which meant I did try making a sled. But it didn't work, so that didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know what? So far, for having all these crafts out here,
It's very smooth.
I'm not having much of a frame drop. I'm pleased so far.
Are you a wizard?
Yes.
Oh, Inter
I am-
says you did outrun a lot of missiles.
Yes, I am a wizard, and I'm also a dragon. So I am a dragon wizard. And for a while, I've been a pirate. So. Sorry, I've played a lot of Dungeons and Dragons and stuff.
Yeah, me too.
I've never been able to get into it, to be honest.
Well, a lot of it has to do with your DM, the dungeon master, who's running the game.
Oh, Inter's like, just wait until BDA starts doing the laser calculations.
Oh yeah,
Then
the
you'll get
frames
dropped
are gone.
frame.
Oops, wrong way.
Oh yeah, the 16 Hellfires thing is omnidirectional. It can fire in any direction. So it
Okay.
doesn't matter which way you turn it.
I just, for looks, faced it towards where the enemy's coming from.
It does look cool if you face it the other way, because the missiles do a 180 and like lob over it. But either way, it looks cool.
Something I noticed in my combat tests was I did notice a bunch of missiles exploding in midair.
I think that's when the laser
And-
sight gets broken, hence periscope.
Yeah, kind of like when you
Wait,
lose
what?
your when the periscope gets broken, kind of like when you lose your radar, your missiles will just go away, or if you lose your lock.
Actually, none of the periscopes on my tanks were destroyed. I don't I don't think any of them even got a hit landed on them
You need a taller
by the
periscope
chrome
then.
domes.
You need a taller periscope
Um,
then because hills are what's getting in the way. Like hills will block line of sight if your periscope isn't
No,
tall enough.
You haven't seen my deployed periscopes.
Are they less than
They're-
2 long
they're-
I-beams tall?
Now, question is,
They are about 2 I-beams tall.
That's what I found it took to get mine to work consistently.
okay, here's a question. Where do I film from? What vantage point?
A plane.
Like, seriously. Oh, and I noticed in the VAB or spaceplane hangar, when you set your teams on your crafts, you can actually set neutrals, so I can set up my tower and stuff so they don't get destroyed anymore.
That's nice. Doesn't mean a
BDA
missile won't
listen to
block
me.
it.
Well, yeah, if they get them. Most of the time, what would happen is missiles that lost their locks would go down and destroy whatever base I had set up, whether it was the guy in the chair or the tower.
But
That happened in the finals episode.
what I'm thinking is that the 50 cals on the chrome domes might have shot down some of the missiles.
Possibly.
Odds
Maybe
very
maybe a 1 in 50 missile chance.
Yeah. Like,
Well, I noticed quite a few actually, did blow up. I mean, all the chrome domes were still annihilated, but I saw at least 3 mid-air missile explosions.
3 is less than 8. You will not survive.
True.
Oh, that's a hill there. Okay. Put it in the corner. Go to the corner. 16.
Put it on the
fires.
observatory.
I'm sorry that my thing's a pain to set up. The root part's a weird angle.
It's alright. It's getting there. It just needs time to stop wiggling around.
All the controls.
This is acting like a weeble wobble.
You heard your what now?
I'm watching. Oh, that's funny.
Oh no.
The periscope is strong with this one.
I'm not gonna say what this looks like.
It looks like full mast.
It just reminds me of something I saw on Jackass one time. Had something to do with baseball. And if you're old enough to remember that, you're a 90s child.
I'm not old enough to remember that. I was not allowed to watch Jackass, and once I got to
Oh,
I watched
Jesus!
it if I wanted to.
Do not move them once they're set up.
I'm waiting to see what happens. It's gonna be good. Oh. Huh. I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
That is a thing that happened.
Hurry.
Come on, sit still.
So I wasn't able to get the rotary bomb racks to
They don't work.
do proper. Yeah.
They're broken. I had to make my own with an I-beam and a bunch of missile rails.
Is the mission
Hence the high
timer
bar.
slow, Enter? I can't see it. I have people talking
Yeah.
over it.
It's moving about 1/4 to 1/5 speed.
Wow.
But the frames are smooth, so that's good.
Alright. Where was I? Oh, yes. Setting up here. Maybe if I come in from this guy. And I think I'm about due for another F5.
F.
As we wait to see if KSP crashes. Nope, not this time.
Wow, that means it's like a 30 seconds.
Spoilers.
Yeah, I know. Like it's finished not crashing for us.
I heard that. Who was that? What was that?
Wait, what?
Huh?
Someone's Discord did a
Might have
thing.
been. Oh, that was me getting pinged about a streamer I follow. Notorious Paraphrase.
Never heard of him. Those are cool tanks. I wish my tank looked good.
Oh, containment failure. This is like 8 minutes after the fact, but containment failure asks if you can pop on the debug and show the radar cross section of the goalkeeper.
Of the goalkeeper?
Yeah.
Settle. Settle. Sorry, I didn't see your comment, Enter. I remember Biggie. I had a friend that, like, one of Biggie's songs was his theme songs. Whenever I saw him, like, in his car, something from Biggie was playing.
All I recognize of Biggie Smalls is the South Park episode where it's like you say Biggie Smalls 3 times into the mirror and he appears. It was like I think the Halloween episode from like 2006.
I'm gonna laugh if somebody actually knocks one of these off the edges I'm setting them on.
I'm not seeing anything weird about the goalkeeper radar cross section that was discussed. Is it supposed to be funny?
He says, I bet the probe chord orientation gives it near 1000.
Oh, on this specific one. Oh, right, 'cause it's like all the worst angles.
Okay. However.
Good thing there's no radar weapons.
Right.
Well, the Jonas.
The Jonas and the
Yeah, but aren't they?
the goalkeepers are radars.
But the goalkeepers are on the goalkeeper's team.
Yes, this is true.
You know, I
And
was
so are
really
the
tempted
turnips.
to mount a warhead on one of my tanks and modular missile guidance.
I don't.
And
think
I
allowed.
even did some limited I even did some minimum testing with it, but it turns out that the BDA AI prioritizes using the modular missiles before anything else.
Hmm.
I wanted to create a catapult that launched a little thing with wings on it that would, like, guided bomb.
I had also thought about doing a custom missile, but I'm like, that would be pushing the rules a bit too much.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
I have a feeling Inter would be very cross with me if I submitted that.
I feel like a catapult would make it okay though if it was catapult powered. Just yeet. Lobbing bombs at the enemy.
Yeet.
Launch. I think you have enough tanks.
Just like 5 more on this side, and we'll
You
call
have
it
to
at
set
that.
up another team and the frame rate's gonna literally not exist.
The idea is to see how far I can push it. I've never gotten this computer down to 1 FPS.
Yeah, but you're gonna need a lot of enemy tanks to take on this force and actually have a chance. These are missile tanks. They're a lot more effective than cannon tanks, so you need to give like a 2-to-1 advantage for the other side.
All right.
Right.
Also, it's only his tanks he's put on the field so far.
Yeah,
not
I've
mine,
only
not
put one
yours.
team on the field. I'm putting the other tanks on the attacking field.
Are they missile tanks? The other field? Or are they
The other field,
Can't-
the other field is howitzers. It's a mix on the other team, but their main contingents are going to be howitzers and Abrams.
Yeah, you need to give them 2-to-1. Numbers.
And then I'm adding. Sam sent me a few crafts, so I'm going to add them to the attacking team as well. Fine.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling Jolly's tanks are going to be cannon fodder to save my tanks.
Why?
Wait a minute.
Well,
Oh, I've still got my rocket
based
tanks.
on my testing.
I still got my
Based on my testing,
Go ahead, sorry.
tanks that have no missiles whatsoever are going to be creamed in this competition.
Yeah. No shit.
Cannon tanks are just obsolete compared to missile
Death
tanks.
Puff, welcome. Well, the thing is, yeah, I need to go back and put smoke pods on those, don't I? Before I start putting that team out.
Would you like one drift M230 tank that I thought about including on my team as a...
I was going to give you my Jute 1s. It's the Hydra missiles and the M230. Along with a scatterment of the tanks Sam gave me. Or was it you, Musk, that sent them? Anyway, let me check Discord.
I sent the ones with the Civil War name theme.
March to the Sea, Bring the Jubilee. Yeah, okay, Comrade Musk. Okay, sorry. I was saying Sam the whole time. I'm sorry.
Either one works.
Okay. Oh, you're the same person.
Containment.
Hello. Okay, you forget I have the memory of a sausage.
Containment failure says the BDA debug messages setting under the black BDA settings menu. Not a big deal.
Oh, the main BDA settings. Okay. Well, let's just go to one and we'll do that.
That was me as well.
Huh? Oh, wait, let me do it Tim Allen style. Huh?
I never could do that voice.
Oh, I kind of was a teenager when Tim Allen became a popular comedian, so I've had a
I
lot of
just grew
practice.
up watching the show.
Oh, boing! Okay, dude, that's not cool.
Although Neil Cicierega did a great song based on the Tim Allen grunt.
Uh-huh.
When you're
It needed
actually
more power, so I rewired it. Okay, you can still shoot over the ledge of the building. Okay, good enough. I wonder, wait a minute, did my ones over here bounce off too? Nope, he stayed there. Okay.
I posted the link in music. I swear this song is a work of art.
Is this what you were looking for? Heat signature 280, radar signature 2.97, blah 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 blah. Multiplier 1, jammer strength 0, lock break strength 0.
What about lockpick strength? Also,
sorry,
Inter says
sorry,
this battle.
you have to be rogue class for the lockpick.
Inter says this battle is going to be just like a custom RTS game. An hour of setup, and then the game crashes when you hit
Oh
start.
my god. I just clicked on something. Wow.
Oh, I know what you're about to click on.
Huh. Okay. Settings go away for now. Alright. Quit distracting me.
Containment failure says he was wrong about the result, and that is a normal RCS.
Hmm. I don't know what the lines are for, but they connect each and every thing that I had placed out there.
They're like showing where things are looking and
Oh, okay.
what their target is, where they're trying to go. It's really useful.
Gotcha.
My planes got a lot better when I started using those.
Okay.
What option was that?
Debug lines. Draw debug
All right,
lines or something like that.
I'll have to remember that for the next PFC.
Okay. And oh, yeah, these were the rocket ones I made. They didn't make it into my entries, but they were fun. I'll put some of them out there. Ooh, make them be Team B.
I'm a B.
Okay. I'll roll now. Can I put it on Team B? There we go. Alrighty.
My tank flipped.
Jet. Team B and smoke.
I like how you and I basically came up with the same weapon arrangement for our tanks last season.
Yeah, all similar. Okay. Jubilee.
I'm a little disappointed that no one just spammed the stationary 50 cals on the front. I just said shotgun.
I mean, to be fair, my arrangement of howitzers basically ended up being a shotgun effectively. Like, nothing could survive that for long.
I had the same idea, just had mine spread out a little more.
Even better shotgun effect.
I had mine set up in a line.
Yeah. Mine was, I guess, a trapezoid, but, you know, tighter cluster. So it was like,
Okay, so we're going to start with...
Is Inter still in the chat?
Is
What
Inter still in the chat?
Inter still in the chat. Inter, would you have been okay if I put a melee weapon on the front of my tank using the robotics parts? A
Enter,
spinning
would you have been
backboard.
okay if I had made an explosive ramming suicide thing?
Okay,
Or a
before
custom missile.
I set up Team B, I have to do a little errand here. Or actually do a little job here. Please pardon the kajunk.
Get
but
more
I have
beer?
to do something here. No, well, yeah, but no. I have to roll cigarettes real quick. Yeah, some of us still do that nasty thing. Should only take a few minutes. Thought I had more time. She was sleeping.
Enter says he likes Robot Wars melee weapons.
Nice.
I should have put it on my tank.
I've been watching that. I should have taken some cues and ideas from that. It's one of my favorite shows.
Enter, I have not actually implemented that. It was just an idea I had messed around with, but never fully got working right.
I'll build it.
I'll send it to you. I'll work on it, and if I get it working, I'll send it to you for an exhibition thing.
Build an indestructible tank that comes up with a hammer and just goes smack.
Donk. Bonk.
Or actually, you could do it in KSP. We could build Tombstone.
Yes.
We could literally build Tombstone and just send it across the field.
No, if I did the bonk tank, I would call it go to horny jail.
Yes! Yes, meme lives! Just a rocket-powered hammer. Wings over.
It takes 2.5 minutes to set up once it's next to you.
Would you like my missile outrunning tank for the old team?
Let's see. I've already got 4, 5, 6 different tanks on that team.
Okay. It uses 2 M230s as weapons, and it goes 145 meters per second on flat terrain.
Enter says that settles it. A future season of SFC will be tanks with no ranged weapons.
How would you make GDA do that? Because it won't ram. It always avoids collisions.
You might have to do the modular missile guidance.
Yes! Genius! 10,000 IQ. That's clever.
I have my moments. Not many, but I have them.
You guys know if this works, I'm going to make one hell of a video out of it somehow.
Oh yeah, you have my
highlight reel.
permission.
I may even try to record this while I'm streaming. I'll be right back.
I haven't been talking about it in Jolly's chat, but it is something I threw onto one of my tanks along with an explosive warhead just to see if I could do it. And BDA prioritizes the missile guidance module over anything else, apparently.
I should have made the catapult. I'm sad.
So it's like the tank that I put the missile guidance on also had like a Hydra turret and a chain gun, and it was in range for both of those weapons, and it refused to use them.
No,
I just put my headphones back on. Modular missile guidance, is that what you guys have been talking about in Greek and Jolly chat? Yeah. For your parasites.
or catapults, you know, or ramming craft.
Ramming speed.
I really want to put a ram on this tank and put a modular missile guidance on it and remove any weapons and just have it ram at 150 meters per second into the nearest thing it can find.
So if Inter downloads all these craft files, will he be downloading more RAM?
Ah,
Wow, then I'm supposed to be doing the dad jokes here.
what's the
I
highest?
learned from the best.
What's the highest crash tolerance part in the game, and what's its crash tolerance? Is it 80 meters per second, or can we go higher?
I think you can go higher with the landing gear, although I think that's 100 or something
No,
like
they're
that.
only 70. The landing gear,
Huh.
although they in practice can handle more, so maybe they'd be a good bet.
Well, I know crash tolerance is not just a function of velocity, well, of speed, but it's also a function of impact angle.
If you were ramming
So
something
it,
straight
I
into
think,
it,
yeah, I think the stated value is for like a perpendicular, like head-on collision, but I think you actually get a lot higher tolerances for like glancing blows. Like if you could get a 0-degree angle instead of a 90-degree angle, you could have a much higher impact tolerance.
I'm just trying to figure out how to build a ram that won't break, and how fast I can make my tank go with said ram.
I have a few ideas for a horny hammer
I think we
to
all.
bonk tanks to death.
I have an idea on how that would work. Using, yeah, I have some ideas for the bonk tank. However, ram tank come first.
Although I've got a few other ideas, like a Rock'em Sock'em robot tank, where it's like it just punches the other tank.
Rocket punch.
And then there's the wrecking ball option.
I want my tank to look straight out of Mad Max. That's my goal.
If I do a wrecking ball tank, I'm gonna name it Miley Cyrus, and I will not apologize.
Okay, so I set my max speed to 80 meters per second. This ram shouldn't break on impact. In theory.
In theory.
I'm gonna set it to
Also,
9.
something I have noticed is that you know those tail connectors?
Mm-hmm.
Very weak.
No. Well, maybe in terms of crash tolerance, but in terms of hit points, they are incredibly beefy.
Hmm.
They're doing else incredibly beefy?
Specifically the A variant. The B variant seems to have a quote unquote normal amount of hit points, but the A variant is just.
What are you talking about? They both have 1800.
Oh, the last I checked, the B variant had like 400 or something.
Nah. Parts have like between 1 and 2000. Like
Okay.
large parts like that. They're pretty
Why are you
well balanced.
sliding when your brakes are on? Oh, you're on a hill. No
Containment failure. Containment failure says the old soccer ball official mod had 1,000 meter per second impact tolerance, and that he used to drop them into valleys from orbit.
Hello, young yeet. Okay, you done sliding now? Okay, thank you.
Slide to the left.
Slide to the right. Electric slide.
Crisscross.
Okay, so did you put just a modular missile guidance or also a ground guidance?
I put modular missile and surface pilot
Yeah.
and the explosive warhead.
And the explosive warhead. Got it. Yeah.
I don't know if it works without it, but you can try.
Young Yeet,
I did fuck up.
to answer your question, Young Yeet, sorry to interrupt. What kind of stuff do I do? Right now I do a lot of battle stuff, but I've also done quirky videos in the past.
I quite liked that one Christmas special you did a couple of years ago.
Was it the
Where you
stream,
made,
or
where
was it?
you, yeah, I think it was the stream where you just dropped presents from Santa's sleigh.
Oh no, that was. Oh wow, that was a while ago. Yeah.
And also the lights on the Christmas tree.
Yes.
But going back to what I was saying, when I did the test of the missile guidance module, I fucked up the guidance section of it to be ballistic and radar somehow.
I think
No. It was surface to surface mode. It's just I had radar guidance instead of laser guidance.
I have mine set to none, so hopefully it just goes.
Okay.
No guidance, it just does
Well,
what it
there-
does.
There
Yeah,
is something
I'm
to be
going
said
to-
for a laser guided missile with its own laser.
Oh. That thing's autonomous then. It doesn't need a... That's clever. Why hasn't the US military done that? Someone should call them.
Hello, U.S. military. I have an idea.
Crack at it, KSP player here.
Well, it works in KSP. It should work in real life. I mean, come on, guys.
I mean, XKCD made a comic about that. Although, to be fair, I have been.
Young
To be
Yeek.
fair,
Say it. Go ahead.
if I actually was at NASA, I probably would use RSSRO as a sort of like first principle approximation simulation, because the price is basically dirt cheap. You don't have to fiddle with programming anything additionally. All you have to worry about is that the mods are up to date, and usually, as long as you're using the right version, that shouldn't be an issue. Okay. Young Yeet, SFS.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to ask. What does that mean? What are you referring to?
I mean, Death Puff. How does the laser know what to laze, anyways?
I think it zeroes in on the weapons manager. Uses that as like a viewpoint. It aims towards the weapons manager.
Is Veos still streaming?
He did a stream today. Yeah, he started doing KSP streams, but he's doing like a Duna Colony thing.
Go faster.
Well, I was in that stream, but I also have a, like, right below chat on my end is a recommendation for Veos playing modded Skyrim, and it says he's live now.
Could be. Could be he was talking about Skyrim earlier. Whoops.
Yeah, but he was also complaining about his ass being numb.
Yeah, but he took a long break. Because I was in that stream too this afternoon.
I'm interested in knowing what ideas Inner has for the naval version of surface combat.
Right? There we go.
What'd you say, Rocket?
I'm trying to make a ground missile.
What if missile but ground?
What if missile but half wheel?
What if missile but jet powered and mono wheel?
Enter says, wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, I would like to know. Bless you.
Okay, why did the first one
I'm
not
so
put the
disappointed.
legs out?
What is it, hitchhiking?
No, the landing gear didn't come out.
Your tanks have landing gear?
No, the one Comrade Must sent me. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, yeah. There we
Seems
go,
like
yeah.
JSC might be struggling
You-
a bit at this point.
I have the landing gear set, to deploy whenever you press stage.
Okay, so it just didn't deploy him the first time I hit stage. Okay.
Okay, well, that. Yeah, I do need something higher than this left. Yeah. Huh.
Oh, if you want to talk about Daleks, Death Puff, you should have seen. You should have seen my TFC1 submission.
Let's see. What's he? Teams
are
of
all
small vessels against each
incredibly-
other. Small vessels,
Incredibly
large
intriguing
vessel.
ideas in them.
Bombardment. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's got planned for like forever.
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking small fleet engagement, like you know, one large ship and two small ships. And a set of loadout options for each, like basically like this season of Surface Fight Club, but you have a bit more variability in terms of, well, you had quite a bit of variability in this one too. It's just everyone just decided to go with different variants of the same base craft.
Thanks for copying me, guys.
But the chain gun, it counters 200 meter per second ground targets. What am I supposed to do? I guess add more armor.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, did anybody adjust their armor settings?
Yeah.
I
maybe.
did.
Some of them. Not on my ground station though. Which is the only one you have. So no, I did not.
But even max armor thickness doesn't really do anything to counter missiles.
No, because the missiles blow up everything in there.
Yeah. And even the 230s chew through it. Like,
Well, see, I haven't had a chance to really test them that much, so I never saw how close the M230 can get. Most of the time, the missiles took out the other team before that happened.
That's what I found too, and that's why I
did
did
some-
the M230.
I did some limited engagement, both before my combat test and after my tanks finished off the chrome domes. I set them against each other, and yeah, those 230s are fucking brutal. I don't think there will be a point where they'll get in that range, but if that does happen,
Because
if you have,
Kiss your ass goodbye.
I set my maximum
Yeah.
distance on my M230s to like 750.
the rule,
The rules
Enter's
are
rules says 500 max.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't
Yeah.
see that. Whoops.
Well, I guess Enter will be understanding and politely.
He'll just
let
politely he'll either politely tell me to fix it, or he will just adjust it himself and just move on.
You think I could ask Enter to move my smoke to the front of my tank?
I don't think so. Yeah, it's really slowing down. I can't double click anymore.
Enter says, "Thou gun ranges shalt be nerfed."
Okay, Enter. I'm sorry I missed that one single rule. Everything else was perfect on the tanks.
As far as you know, what other rules have you broken?
I don't know. I had the rules up the whole time I was working, so I must have missed that one little thing.
I missed the smoke thing at first. It's understandable. M230 is just one shot anything that gets near them. What the heck?
Like, yeah, now I understand why they're locked in place in PFC, because
Yeah.
that's the only way you can. That is the only way you can avoid them just absolutely tearing apart the competition.
When I had the regular turrets, if you guys remember the PFC with turrets, unlimited range tournaments, or where you can move the turrets in any direction, the M230s pretty much ruled that whole PFC.
I mean, they still rule even with locked in place.
I don't know. We had some pretty interesting combos there set up with like different gun systems. There's a few people that
The
really...
meta is really between the 20 mils and the 30 mils.
Yep.
Yep. That about sums it up.
Between the Vulcans and the M230s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do you think I have a big enough tank platoon here, or do I need more?
Let's check.
What all of my tanks do you have on the field?
I have the Jubilee. We have
No, not even close enough.
March to the Sea and the Sherman's Ghost.
All right.
You need significantly more tanks.
Okay,
If you want
so
the-
far I put out 3 of each of my tanks, 3 each of yours, and then 4 each of my Jute 1s. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 19 tanks right now.
While we were marching through Georgia. Hurrah, hurrah, we bring the Jubilee.
Yeah, I can't add too many more of mine because mine are like 150 part craft
Yeah.
for the big
Maybe just add
tanks.
some like
Yeah.
stationary cannons, like just some whatever the tank cannon is, just a bunch of stationary cannons.
I want to know if anyone in this competition used the Patriot launcher.
I
I
hope
didn't. I
not.
don't have the Patriot launcher in mine. My BDA doesn't have
You
that.
don't?
No, I don't have the Oh, the Patriot launcher. Never mind. I thought you were talking about the Pack 3.
You don't have the pack.
The Pac 3 and the Patriot launcher are the same thing.
Oh, okay. Grr.
No, they aren't. The pack 3 is the missile, and the Patriot launcher is the shipping container.
Yeah.
No, the Patriot
put the-
launcher
But
is
the
the
Pac 3 launcher is the Patriot.
No, the Patriot
The
launcher.
Patriot is the launcher for the Pac 3.
The Patriot launcher is what we use to ship Brady out to Tampa. See ya! Oh, sorry. Was I not supposed to say I'm a
Tampa Bay.
Patriots person?
Oof.
Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put... You know what? No. I'm going to see if your forces, combined with mine, can take the KSP with what we have here. I think we can do it. If nothing else, maybe we can take some buildings down.
You know, I won't get another chance for this, so I'm just gonna suggest a soundtrack.
Yeah, you got me thinking about that.
Which is the soundtrack that you're suggesting?
Hold on.
Actually, I'm going to my Humble Bundle to see what I have in there. I can probably just hit play and play everything in here.
All right, I posted in music.
Ah, too loud. Okay,
Really?
I'm gonna...
That's what you chose?
Okay, maybe not that one. Alright, Ah, here it is. Black sails. Here we go. God, I can't get rid of vessel mover. Ooh.
Quick save, for the love of God, quick save.
I didn't. Shit.
Welcome.
Welcome, Enter. You came just in time.
And he left. And he left. He just... He just came in just long enough to tell you to quick save.
Too late. Oh my God, look at the smoke. Can't even tell what's going on.
Yeah. Well, no, Enter. You came in. Well. Yeah, I guess you did come in too late. Desert Storm, but greener.
It's a lot of tanks. Okay, maybe you did have enough tanks. Has any side taken any casualties yet? Oh, yep, never mind. There.
Oh, that's what I gotta do. Oh, these guys all gotta be turned on manually.
Oh no.
Rip. You should have F5'd.
Oh well.
You gotta set up all over again.
It's alright. We're recording this. I'm gonna have to speed this up in post.
Burnt is real coming from those goalkeepers.
I've got my stream muted.
Yeah, I do too, but I can just imagine it.
Bert.
Like when you eat too many beans.
What's that? Are we at 1 frame per minute?
There's tanks.
This almost reminds me.
There's tanks running into each other out here and on top of each other.
So this is how the world ends. Not a bang, but in 1 or 2 frames per minute.
Yep.
This reminds me a lot of the battle scene in Solar Nations. Except there's a lot more smoke.
A lot less frames.
I would not be surprised if Veos ended up speeding up that footage.
Oh, probably.
Oh, until I got this new build on the computer, I was speeding everything up all the time.
And no one knew.
Everybody thought I had this great computer. No, I was hitting 1.25 in editor.
Firing missiles, or is it just too laggy for the lasers to do their job? Oh, there's a missile, I see one.
Oh, there goes a tank.
I see one exploding.
Oh, there goes one on my side.
Inter says when gameplay drops to seconds per frame instead of frames per second.
Pretty much.
Gotta get that 3080, Jolly.
The smoke is doing its job. It's completely blocking the lasers.
I told you guys it was working.
Yeah. Pretty glorious.
You know what? It's the tank fire destroying everything.
Damn it, I thought that they were at a disadvantage.
Am I the only one with Hydras out there?
I had Hydras out there on the attacking team.
Hydra's looking
Alright.
pretty good right now. Just wait until they run out of smoke though and the tables will turn. What's on the admin building? Like, it's like firing missiles.
A missile launcher.
Who's though? And what kind of missiles? They look like tow missiles. Oh no, they went off the fence, maybe.
Looks like a missile tagged the last mini. Looks like a missile tagged the last mini. Whoops! Okay, what the hell happened there?
Why is the defending force popping smoke? That's what I want to know.
Is my memory jank, or did you used to be able to customize the color of smoke?
No, I don't remember that. There used to be a mod that used the little orange engines to hold on, let me turn this down. It's very loud in my headphones. There we go. There was a mod that turned the little orange engines into streamers, like fireworks streamers. But that one was like, God, back before 1.0.
Those days. The game has improved significantly.
We're looking at 1,000+ parts out here right now.
1,000 plus? I'd say 2,000 plus.
Potentially.
Well,
tank 150.
I don't. Well, my tanks, the heaviest part count on my tanks is 70.
And all the JUT tanks are about 100.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like 1,500 parts.
Oh! There goes one of my ugly tanks. I can tell by the explosion.
The parts are everywhere. It seems
Oh,
like the
enter.
United
By
States
the
Empire.
way, speaking of, remember in last season when a few times the Chrome Domes got absolutely confettied? I figured out what caused that.
I think those were my. I think those were my rounds against you.
Yeah. It was either the fairing that got hit or the armor ring that a round phased through.
Ah. Yeah,
There were a lot of parts attached to those.
with my my howitzer and Abrams setup, yeah, I could have punched through that easily and hit those parts.
You were a worthy competitor.
Yeah, I put a little more time into those tanks. Oh, oh, we have somebody coming close.
That howitzer burst is definitely thing. That is just 4-round bursts.
Confetti on demand.
Something got in range
Says,
of the burst.
says enter.
Someone got in range of the burst guns.
Yep.
They won't last long.
Don't come closer
All
to
of
2
my tanks
kilometers.
seem to still be up.
Yeah, probably your tanks that are all standing on top of each other. Oh, nope, this one's loose and free. Not doing anything, but he's loose and free.
The modern weapons are fighting back. Nice mirror skill.
Thanks.
I thought that was an original idea of mine. Throw it up there, but apparently everyone thought of that. It looks like the smoke is subsiding. Where's the missiles?
I just wasn't sure how the targeting ball would be affected by other parts. So I'm just like, yeah, let's do a periscope.
And me, I just dropped him anywhere. There you go, you can sit here.
Mine was to counter hills north of friendly parts.
All the howitzers are lit up right now, or all the goalkeepers are lit up right now. I think we might run into an ammo issue.
Well, more like ammo.
If they run out of ammo before they kill everything, I think that's a problem. That's a lot of bullets.
Yeah, because the M30s will come in and wipe up everything else.
Only one tank has been firing missiles. The rest of them just aren't bothering. That one in like the middle right, the second tank to the right, is the only one that's been firing missiles.
I'm hearing things blow up.
All I know is I'm looking at the vessel switcher menu, and all of my tanks are still intact, apparently.
Something just blew up.
Ooh, whatever was on the admin building. Goodbye.
Yep. Yeah, I had a goalkeeper and a missile turret. The 16 Hellfires.
Well, that one was doing stuff. It launched a few missiles early on in the round.
And look, here comes the M230 fire.
Oh no. Melty tanks. Go bye-bye.
See, that was the advantage the attacking team had. They had almost all the M230s.
Defending team pushed up too much. They got into range before the missile turrets were able to do their job.
Okay, my tanks have all died. Oh, no, maybe they haven't. Yeah, you... Gee, guys, does that look familiar?
Yes.
Huh. That's unfortunate.
Rest in Panini.
It's not doing so well. It seems like it's a pretty even battle so far.
Except, like, all the missile people have... Oh, no, he's got a couple left. He's just not using them.
There's been a real lack of missile fire.
Yeah, after the original missile fire, that was, like, it.
They just gave up, said, oh, well, yes, we're not going to fire missiles.
And I think now we've totally run into an ammo issue.
More missiles. Yeah.
Enter says the unkillable pancake.
The amount of firepower is definitely reduced. The battle's gotten out of range of the base turrets. The tanks on the field are out of missiles.
Yeah, mine are too close to use. Well, no, they shouldn't be too close.
The missile
Why aren't
system
you?
is broke.
I'm pretty sure I set my toes to fire at max range.
There's just one tank trying to shoot at everything else, and everyone else is peaceful.
Yeah, because everyone knows that he's got it back.
Oh!
That was an explosion. F.
Ouch.
Rip to a real G.
Ooh, launched. Somebody just got launched.
I think I did. I
Oh.
think mine got launched. Yeah. Because I see one of the March to the Seas is not showing up as landed. So is one of the JUTs.
Yeah, that's probably the JUT there, airborne.
Jolly, you know we're not allowed to have flying tanks, right?
Not much you can do about it when they explode and go everywhere.
One of my tanks actually really loved to take flight and like keep flying. And to rework that one because it was breaking the rules on no aircraft. Apparently, the tank that we're following has a target at 649 meters. That it has a laser on, and it's not firing. So, who knows?
Everyone on Team B is like 20 points if you hit the guy in the air.
That's funny.
Oh, incoming.
That was M230 fire from somewhere.
Yeah, no, that's goalkeeper fire.
Not the. Oh, wait, we're probably at different points.
Oh yeah, that is goalkeeper fire.
Oh, there it is. Yep, there's the goalkeeper fire. Bird.
Oh, this one just got blown.
You can tell it's goalkeeper fire because there's an entire army's worth of bullets coming from one source.
It looks like an internal explosion. Also, it didn't even fire half of its toes.
Yeah, that was a sad tank. It was useless. It just roamed the battlefield, not doing anything. And then it got
Yeah,
hit by-
that's what's happening with the Jute 2 and 3. They're just roaming around.
Near miss on that bullet.
What is your missiles per target setting?
1 or 2.
That might explain it.
There's a lot of targets.
True.
There's enough targets. My Hellfire things have the missiles per target that they ain't doing anything. So it might just be missiles broke.
Boom. M230s tore up that tank.
Ouch. Yeah. You know the frame rate is bad when it's a second between M230 shots.
Right?
That was a pretty explosion, though.
Oh, this guy's just taking out tank after tank.
Almost all the teammate ground force is out of action. But all the turrets are still up
Yep.
and doing absolutely nothing. I think there's one tank left that's alive for teammate.
Debris.
Oh no, it lost its pilot, so it's dead too.
These guys are just waiting for somebody to come in range. Ah, the Hellfire's never fired. Oh, because the goalkeeper was in the way. Ah,
Yeah. And I foresaw that issue. And I also think that the goalkeeper turrets on top are basically they have obscured lines of sight, so the lasers aren't hitting them.
yep.
I'm almost sad that my Hellfire encampment things aren't doing anything. They definitely have laser line of sight from their periscope, but they just decided to just sit this one out.
Oh. Debris. Yeah,
A tank.
that's it. All my tanks are dead.
Old beat new, because new refused to use its missiles.
Well, also, Old had a lot of backup from my tanks.
Yeah. Because see, on this team, we still have a Mark IV flying around. Yeah, that's dead. This one's still going, but I don't think there's any more tank. Oh, there is ammo left. 50 cal ammo, okay. Still have cannon shells.
It realizes it can't shoot the things on the roof. The things on the roof don't want to shoot it. Oh, never mind. It's shooting.
Quick, they're paying attention to us. Act like we're doing something.
Pretty much. That's how BDA feels sometimes. Just
Got
sitting there
somebody
doing
firing at the VAB.
one out of many, many tanks has decided to do something.
Well, if the VAB comes crashing down, then
things on top.
all are basically dead.
However, the things on top of the VAB could single-handedly take out this entire force if they decided to return fire.
Ah, here it is.
Sherman's goes to the cute little thing.
Thanks.
It's very low profile. And got all its angles covered. It's what a tank should be.
Just like its namesake.
It's an ugly tank.
Oh! This one got into the wrong angle apparently. Has bullet detection given up? So is this like the last alive tank? No, it's not going to tank apart.
Nope, that one's dead. Yeah, your tanks are for some reason going up the hill out here.
They're running away! They're running away!
I think they're trying to get a better angle.
Actually, that's reasonable. Although it is out of missiles. Hey, first tank to actually use its missiles. Goes to bring the Jubilee. This one's aiming at a hill.
I didn't expect it to get that close.
Yeah. I think the goalkeepers are out of ammo.
Damn, I thought those shots might actually hit.
Oh my god, it's airborne. And it's gonna go right into this building.
Also, Patrick, I'm doing a commentary of what I see is going to happen, but it's 30 seconds in the future because of the frame rate.
But I've also noticed that the surface pilot really doesn't give a shit if there are buildings in its way.
No, it don't. It won't let it build in some stay. Full throttle building ahead. Charge.
Tank smash. Oh, I guess it lost some armor.
Bonk. Whoa. It's flying.
Oh, hey, they're coming back in to join the battle.
Yeah, now that one of their comrades actually made it over there, they're like, "Oh, okay. I guess it's not a death zone anymore."
Started out pretty good, but at the end it was kind of sad.
Oh, you're dead. Okay. You guys still here with me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I have taken control of this tank.
Oh, you're gonna go for a final push?
Are you gonna shoot the VAB?
You gonna do wing commander?
I don't know who won in Turkey. Possibly nobody. Maybe it's like a real battle. The only winners were the arms manufacturers.
That is a base take, and I'm here for it. But wait, we're the arms manufacturers.
They're all yeah, we don't talk about that.
And this is where Jolly finds out that in the newest version, BD armory stuff can't destroy the buildings.
Oh, now you tell me. Oh, wait, there it goes. There goes the VAB.
Oh, maybe
Delayed reaction.
Apparently cannons can. Who knew?
I'm going to refrain from making the obvious joke. Yeah, let's go with that, Enter. Let's go with that. You okay out?
Yeah,
You okay over there?
I just need a drink.
Ah,
Glorious
I tell
explosion.
myself that all the time. Oh, Death Puff was the one to actually say it out loud.
Tank cannons can't melt steel beams. But do you know what can? Do you know what they can do? Break steel beams in half. That's a delayed thing? Yeah, that's kind of sus. Then we don't even talk about that.
So this is just barbarians smashing shiny things now.
Yeah, this is the winning tank team coming through and just finishing off the place.
So I guess old one.
Nothing in this center of science and technology that can help me. Nope.
No, this is apocalypse times. They just destroy all.
I mean, if I saw the fight that those turrets were putting up, I might have just taken them out of their misery as well. That was just sad. It's a shame this mod isn't getting like worked on anymore.
BDA?
It's not.
Really?
Well, development.
I thought it was.
I mean, there's the Project Runway fork of it, which is getting some love.
Yeah, but they're doing all kind of weird things for Scott Manley's competition.
Yeah.
Yeah. And specifically only because it's Scott Manley doing it. Like,
Right.
there's not a PFC fork,
Well,
But
that's
you should make
even
one.
though
Yeah.
you've been doing this for a lot longer than Scott has.
yeah. Well, you know, hey. Scott has the millions of subscribers. I have what, 1,600?
It's not bad. I remember when you had less than 1,000.
Oh wait, there's still a radar tower up. We got to take that down.
You gotta wonder how much the Project Runway development cycle is eating into the development cycle for the rest of BDA.
Yeah.
Based on the bugginess of laser guided weapons, a lot. based on how ground maneuvering is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Far too much. Based on how the modular missile thing is still an experimental part and has not been fully fleshed out. Yeah, too much.
Like, it wouldn't even be so bad if the Project Runway fork was basically like
Good.
beta branch. Like, you know, if it was testing things that would be optional or new features for the main branch, like, you know, some of the more ridiculous stuff Scott, you know, requests for it could be like a silly mode.
I haven't been watching Project Runway. It's very good.
I stopped watching a while ago, but it's just like, you know, there's so many damn people in Scott's Discord that it's like, you know, there's a lot better people that are going to be winning, and also it's like
if what is it? That really elite
Like, I know
competition. The ones that do all
yeah,
the crazy
it's like,
first-
yeah. Like, yeah, I don't win PFC, but, you know, it's still fun to compete, and I know, you know,
Hell,
I'll have a fair shot.
I can't win my own PFC.
I'll take it easy in the future.
Honestly,
No, man, I want you to do your best
Honestly,
because
I
that
don't-
raises my game.
honestly, I don't even know how I've won the last 2 TFCs. Like, I genuinely expected to lose the title in the last season.
I have a feeling Jolly's got
I
this
will be
one.
shocked if I win it this.
I have a feeling Jolly's got it because of working smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah. The things you learn. Oh well, now I know for next time. Angle smoke forward. That's a lot of explosions in fire. I was thinking about possibly doing do you remember the drag race competition failure?
Yeah, let's not bring that up again.
I was thinking about doing something like that, but with weapons, where it's all about going fast,
Race.
but with guns. But like,
Death race.
yeah, where you have to get from point A to point B, where you have to go past the enemy, and whoever gets to the point first, that like their point first wins. So it's about speed or killing the other person. But the weapon selection is like terrible. It's like 50 cal turrets and stuff. So it like, yeah, it's a race
You know, an idea that
up with guns.
the idea that I had for the last season of TFC that I wanted to work, but I never got to actually work, was mounting the howitzers on a servo that was constantly rotating. So it would have 360-degree field of fire, and it could also act like a Gatling gun of sorts. Basically one barrel fires at its target, and the next one comes around to fire again, and so on and so forth. So it's constantly firing. And unfortunately, I discovered that the rotation is fast. I couldn't get it rotating fast enough to be meaningful, while also preserving the targeting ability of the howitzer. So it's like, for any meaningful rotation speed, the howitzer couldn't properly compensate and couldn't track the target. But I think the shotgun arrangement definitely beat out the constantly rotating howitzers. I'm surprised the satellite dishes are still up.
I know, that's what I keep aiming for.
Are they just, like, made of magic?
There it goes!
Boom.
I guess it's just all hitting them in the right spot.
I don't think hitting them on the dish part counts. You have to hit them on the base.
Yeah.
The stem.
Yeah, you gotta hit the bases.
Better to come in the sink than to sink in the cum.
Hey now.
YouTube TOS.
Enter a long time ago.
I saw that on YouTube.
I'm winning.
Times.
Because I'm just sitting here having fun now. I'm just
We're
destroying
all
the
winning.
KSC.
Also, how many?
I think it was
tanks-
Mint Blitz playing Fortnite as Master Chief, which I only watched to see because he's like a Halo player and he's doing an ironic cringe play of Fortnite.
I played Fortnite for like a couple months back when it was really popular, right at the start. Oh my crap.
I never played it, and I'm just like, so wait, it's basically just cartoon PUBG. And
Oh,
it's
wait.
like, I've never even played PUBG.
I'm out of cannon shells. Oops.
Yeah, 50 cals will work.
Ramming speed!
Also, yes, that does indeed say 14,050 cal ammo.
Yeah,
Jolly.
I went a little heavy with the ammo.
Jolly. I thought I was seeing double fours there, and then I was seeing double fours, but they were real.
Okay, so debris, turret. I think that turret's dead. Yep. Hellfires are also somewhere in that. Yep, in the ruins. Oh, the one I had perched on the site is still there. Still there. Still has ammo. Why isn't it firing?
You should probably self-destruct to save, to increase FPS.
No, we don't need more.
At the moment, my self-destruct isn't working, so...
Oh, that's sad.
Oof.
This
one's
one
still
will.
alive.
This one will, because it's the old mechanical.
No mechanical self-destruct. Ah. What problem with the old self-destruct?
Oh, when Inter says, okay, now you have to go to the destroyed tracking station and click the recover button for each and every piece of debris on the battlefield. Remember the fallen this way.
Yeah, but, thing is about that, I have, 0, part remain stuff, and everything gets cleaned up automatically.
I need that. Where'd you get that?
It's in the settings. At the
Wait, it's in
beginning
the
of the
settings?
game.
Hold on. I gotta find this. Because I have to deal with cleaning up debris after every test.
Not too bad. I destroyed most of the KSC before I ran out of shells. The attacking team won because they're the only ones left on the field.
Now we should do this with a version
I know
of BDA where missiles work.
I think I lost
I
one
may
my March to the Seas.
I may have overwhelmed BDA just a touch. With
That may
all
have-
of that, I've still got stuff blowing up out there.
The attacking team won as they destroyed more than 50% of the KSC. And also we're the only ones left alive.
Uh-oh, he's going for the quick save. Where was the last quick save?
You can split up. Oh. Yeah, you
Death Puff, check your engagement toggles.
Also check your thing has radar. It's a radar guided. And they don't carry their own.
Okay, hopefully I just have the one team out there.
So main menu settings is where you can kill
Yes, yes. There's a setting for it in there. Just a second, let me get out of this once it loads
I'll
up all
find
the
it.
crafts.
debris. Max persistent debris, set that at 0 and you're good.
Yep,
Or
and then also click on Tidy Up KSC.
but what if it's not the KSC?
Basically, it won't leave any broken parts anywhere.
Even if they're on the other side of Kerbin?
Even if they're on another planet, if something blew up and there's just parts laying around, it will remove them all. Everything except for a ship with a vessel, some type of control command pod, whatever, probe car
Oh,
command.
epic.
Yeah,
Great, I love this setting.
I've been using that for years. Okay, now that we're back above 1 frames a second, I'm going to
There
stop
is a way.
recording because I recorded all of that. I'm just going to have to make a highlight reel.
After speeding it up about 30 times.
No, I think I can probably speed it up twice and it'd be good enough.
We were at less than 1 frame per second.
Shh!
Yeah.
Shh! I'm a wizarding editor. I'm an editing wizard. I can do this.
No, like, why didn't you install time control first and then have it?
All right. Okay, having enough of the music. That can go away now. The battle's over. Okay.
I'm gonna have to watch this later to find out what the music is.
Yeah.
Actually, the music is part of a Humble Bundle download that I bought. I've got like 100 albums of music now. Actually, I can
See,
go.
I've got a bunch of music that I obtained through Stellaris mods.
Are they royalty free at the least or Creative Commons?
No,
Then I can't use them.
no.
Because if anybody claims a copyright
No,
to
I
them,
know you can't use them. I know you can't use them. I'm saying what I have in my personal library.
Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna wrap
Like,
this
I've got
up.
some good shit too.
That was a crazy battle.
Yes, that was crazy.
I don't think I've seen a battle that big before. That dude was planes.
My tanks fared better than I thought they would.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they're cowards.
See,
They
all
ran
the
away.
I think the majority of the missile fire happened right at the beginning, and then after that, it just settled down to the guns once in a while. I'm gonna have to watch it
So I think
sped up to
a lot of the missiles got blinded by their own team's smoke.
this too.
I don't
put-
think
I
my
put-
missiles were
I
fired
put
a
a-
single missile.
I put a lot of the vehicles too close together. I should have spread them out more.
I don't think any of the base missile turrets, mine or Inter's, fired a single missile during that entire thing.
I don't think they did either.
Although Inter's front one might have actually. I think that one fired again. Don't think they actually won anywhere because they fired during the smoke, but they did fire.
Well, I don't think the ones from Enters I set up. I set those up behind the goalkeeper, so their view was blocked, so they probably couldn't see anything anyway. That's
I
some,
thought I saw
something
a few.
something to note in the future.
Yeah, I didn't think I think I saw 2 missiles leave that one though. Throughout the entire battle. And then, yeah. So we may never know why they didn't fire. Probably just too low frame rate. Stop doing the laser stuff.
Firing my laser.
I'm just gonna leave all that set up. I might send some planes in to see what will happen.
Some GPS guided bombs.
We'll see.
Or maybe
Laser guided bombs.
or GAU-8. Brr, brr.
The Big Burt.
Yeah, the GAU-8 is the best gun.
What have I got?
I'm kind of disappointed we can't use that in PFC anymore.
What's that?
The GAU-8.
The GAU-8. That might come back. It won't be for cheap ass fighters, obviously, but
Yeah,
that could come back in the future.
cool.
Okay, load, please. Thank you. I'm just looking for something funky to end the stream. Night, enter.
I'm
Night enter.
So,
So
experiment results. It is possible. It's very slow, but it is possible. And you need to set things up properly. But it is possible to do this.
You might get better frame rate when you're not streaming.
True, true. Oh yeah, my scooter. Razor Crest. Someone sent me this. Yeah, and it won't load. Oh, there it goes. Oh, yeah.
Death Puff is suggesting a ground attacker dogfight version of PFC.
Either I'm missing parts or somebody used tweak scale in this. There's parts missing. Huh.
F.
F. Delete. Huh. What do
It's
I
an
have?
otherwise good-looking design.
Yeah. I've seen somebody that went into Blender and actually made the craft too. So if I wanted it, I could actually download that. Ground attack dogfight PFC. We kind of did that when we had the bases. PFC 8, PFC 9, something like that. PFC. No, it was PFC 10.
I think it was 8.
PFC 10.
Ah.
10 and 11 were the bases. I have it here.
No, 11 was World War II.
Was it? Okay. So it was probably 9 and 10.
Yeah, because 12 was Eve. And 11 was the first one I'd participated in for a while.
Oh, this was the satellite launcher. That's right. Ah, man, I don't have anything in here. Loading, loading, loading. Can't stand these loading times. Do I have procedural wings? No, I do not.
Doesn't that require FAR?
No. No, you can still have procedural wings. It's an older mod that I used to use in the past, a long time ago.
Or am I just thinking of BDA procedural? I mean, not BDA, B9 procedural wings.
That's the ones I was thinking of. Yeah, B9. Because I used to use the whole B9 mod with all the parts and everything for the planes.
Yeah.
What do I have here?
Death Puff says he has an APC, but it's made with procedural wings.
Yeah, they probably won't accept it because I don't have the mod. Come on, load. There we go. Oh, this is all experimental stuff. Okay. Oh, this is the save where I was doing the comet. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I remember what I was doing. What happened to my... Huh. I don't have my cheaty one I was going to make. I was going to see... Whoops. I was going to see if I had my 0-point energy craft with docking port propulsion. I don't have it loaded
yeah.
here. I don't have it loaded here. All right, I'm gonna call it a night.
All right.
Not to be TMI like Vales, but
It was fun.
I have to do a poopy.
Oof.
So,
You gotta slay that dragon.
yeah. Well, no, I call it slaying that demon, but
Hey, even better.
all right, everybody, let me get to my controls here. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for hanging out. Had some fun. And we'll see you next